So what's up?
So you never fucked a fish?
No, I have a couple times.
Oh, okay.
It was a pufferfish and a cuttlefish.
Oh, a cuttlefish. Did the cuttlefish cuddle with you afterwards? You know.
No, he just came.
On or in?
Both. I felt alone and vulnerable.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Late night wormhole.
Just the way to wormhole.
Hello. Hi.
Welcome.
To the show. Today we got another wormhole.
It's a wormhole.
It's not tied into anything coming out or being released whatsoever.
Like the dirt. There's no dirt.
There's nothing dirty about this.
Just Joe Dirt.
This is good, clean, Motley Crue fun.
So, Netflix apparently. I didn't actually know it was a Netflix thing. I don't really follow Crue.
I don't either. I just see it on.
Yeah, but you still
stories.
you've always been more of a fan.
Yeah.
And Netflix has the documentary coming out, or not so much.
It's not documentary. It's based on the book, The Dirt.
Yeah, and it's like a movie-based thing, and
it's basically Bohemian Rhapsody with more drugs and sex and just all out from
chaos.
One would hope.
And we figured we already had these videos actually for Motley Crue on the list, so we just decided to bump them up. So enjoy, bitches, and let's get it, boys.
Oh yeah, today's looks that kill. Not that you wouldn't figure that out.
By the song and the chorus.
But hey,
like we just talked about.
that's such a weird coincidence, because
This is not what this is about.
they just come up like scared cats.
She did all the fucking cocaine before this.
And they're just mad, because where's theirs? Jazz hands.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's when it was invented, the jazz hand.
In response to Mick Mars' guitar squealing. Why? Why did you do that? Why did you crouch like that?
That was all the Parkinsons.
You think they're gonna dance? And he pushes her. He's like, I ain't in a ballet, bitch.
Get in your cage. With all the dishwashers and
I hadn't seen this video in so long, and I was like, they just herd them into cages with torches, and
imagine if in that cage it was just filled with dishwashers and like laundry machines.
and Nikki Sixx staring at you like that.
Didn't he like? Who did Nikki Sixx write this song about? I feel like he wrote a song about his mom. Didn't he?
No, his mom accused it of being about him or something.
About her.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I'd say you gang vocal too, by the way, in a live situation. It's always funny to me. The singer's got a microphone, but they don't have amps. That happens a lot in videos.
Mine is blown.
That's how powerful the Crew were back in their satanic era.
Yeah, they didn't need an amp. Only Vince Neil did, because he could feel the weight coming on.
Yeah. There's something coming. Something great. Wasn't great.
I love Tommy Lee on drums, though. It's like not crazy, but like something about like just watching him.
He's just like the best drum showman. Like, it's probably why Nicky's
like,
bass
doing,
lines
like,
are so simple, so he could just be
it's
like,
like the whole thing like ends up like rotating and shit.
you think this video's crazy. Us hurting women's crazy. My drum set's gonna spin.
And also, I have a kick drum the size of your entire house. And I fuck Pam Anderson, so eat that shit.
And a few others. Quite a few others. I think most of what they did was sex in between heroin.
He honked a yacht horn with his dick. Don't look!
What was that wall for?
I don't know.
But I don't know. Here's Wonder Woman.
Imagine Trump's like, we're gonna build a wall. And she's like,
I need to flex it with this shiny white guitar, and she's all Rita Repulsa about it. She reminds me of like Wonder Woman and Rita Repulsa had a lesbian love child.
yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit's on fire because it's the 80s.
He just punches his bass because it's the 80s, and he just breathes about it.
Hey. Hey, don't do that.
They're shooting pentagrams out of a fucking kick drum.
Sparks.
None of this is making sense. See,
What happened to her slut shield?
Well, they destroyed it with the pentagram, the power of
Ah, that's how you kill a slut shield. It's just
Satan.
with a pentagram base kick.
Much like why are all these girls just cats in human form?
Why are there spikes in this room that we didn't know existed
I don't
5
know.
seconds ago?
And I'm pretty sure they don't get utilized, so it's like kind of a letdown. trying to seduce them.
She's not gonna make it.
Oh no!
Someone's dick is getting sucked tonight, boys.
See, it's just a cat. Like Nick Mars is scary.
Still is.
Always
Is he
been.
gonna live? Is he gonna die? I don't know. I'm scared.
I love you. Don't die. I mean, you will eventually, but
What was his? He had an ad, right? Like how they found him.
yeah, it was like loud, rude guitar player, whatever, looking for
Some
something.
space shit, wasn't it? Like he had like some like weird like.
No,
alien-
that was the space shit. Hold on, Burning Pentagram, and I don't want a trailer about the movie that we're not tied into. Yeah, that video.
It's a video.
It's something. You know, back
I'm actually
when
looking more forward to
the movie.
Shut up, bitch. No, the other video.
Oh, well, we won't spoil the surprise, but
Well, you can say what video.
around the
It's gonna
same era.
be. Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's only 2 videos from that album, so
Yeah, but I mean,
they're
just
too young to fall in love.
Yeah,
just
there you
because
go.
Jesus
I was gonna
Christ.
say, goddamn.
That's my first introduction to Motley Crue, honestly, because Vice City basically shaped my entire music taste, and then some other stuff later. But that song is
Cocaine.
in there.
he's a coke addict. That's why he's so thin. We eat the same food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
No, didn't he say something like aliens or some shit?
no, the alien thing was he was like, because he has like this crazy like arthritis weird disease. That's
Yeah.
why like and more or less he was like on opiates and stuff and all that.
Okay.
And he more or less was just high as fuck and like thought he was like communicating with like aliens. From
He
what I
probably
remember,
was. From what Alex Jones says, he probably was.
yeah. Well, I thought that was more hallucinogens, but maybe he
Not
passed the threshold.
hallucinogens.
He had been
just
doing heroin throughout the 80s, so those opiates with nothing, and he was just like,
aliens.
"Sup, green dude? I'm gonna go play guitar about this."
Play guitar about this.
Ah! But
You know.
that video.
Stuff.
See, back when I first heard about what is it called? There was that list the PMRC made about like the Filthy 15 or something like that, or 10, something like that.
Yeah.
And Motley Crue was on it, and a bunch of bands, and they would accuse them like, "Oh, the song was about rape and this and that." And at first I was like, "That's just them taking the messages wrong." Then I looked into like most of the songs, like, yeah, it's
And the
satanic.
lyrics, yeah.
Well, I mean, like the lyrics and just like whatever. I was younger, so I just assumed I didn't know all the songs. Like the Merciful Fate songs on it, I knew. So I was like, well, they always talk about the devil, but it's for show. So like, stop, calm down. And then
Context.
first,
people.
I heard "Eat Me Alive" by Judas Priest finally,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, this is about sadomasochism and like sex at gunpoint. And I was like, no way. And then I listened to it, I was like, oh fuck, you just set him a fortune at gunpoint to eat me alive.
But now it's okay because he's gay.
Yeah. So he's
Now
just doing
it's
it to
acceptable.
a gay guy. But then Motley Crue, I was telling
Spread
you
eagle
earlier.
against the wall, well equipped to take it
don't
all,
like to-
boys
I don't like to visualize that line in the way that he probably meant it because
and girls.
yeah. But and then Motley Crue to me, like in this era of like, because afterwards they went like, that's
Rogue.
when they kind of went glam more or less. Is they had the big hair and stuff here, but like this is like the epitome of like satanic panic stuff that was
This
scaring
is the
parents.
epitome of the 80s. They had
Panic-
like
yeah.
the sound, the visuals, and like
There's
the
pentagrams everywhere, and like
everything
honestly,
about it.
Livewire, like
yeah, that's amazing.
the whole like second verse, it's like that's rape, Vince Neil, that is rape.
He's like, I'm too busy
And then they're
drunk
hurting
driving
women.
and killing
They're hurting
people.
women. Yeah, well, that was after this album actually, but anyway,
was only half drunk
They're like
during this
hurting
album.
women into like a pen with torches and just.
Like, what's the problem? I don't get it.
I had never
There is
seen the
no problem.
video, and I just thought it was parents being crazy and over exaggerating, which in some cases, like Twisted Sister, they were.
Either
But-
way, I don't think like I don't. From what I know of any person from Motley Crue, I don't think they're actually hurting women into corrals and treating them like
I don't know.
little
Nikki
shit.
Sixx recently had to go and be like, no, that story in the dirt where it kind of sounds like rape, it wasn't, because like he was fucking some girl, and then like he kind of left, and then Tommy Lee came in and finished up, but it was like dark, so I don't think she knew, and everyone's like, that's kind of like.
That's kind of rapey.
But then he's like,
it's
I
just-
don't remember that, and like I think I was telling the stories about this book when I was back on heroin and I relapsed.
Well,
so
I thought he
It's
did
like, so
write
you
it.
remembered it for 20-something years, and then forgot it afterwards.
Well,
I don't
mean,
know. I don't remember the article. too
Everyone
much, but-
knows, well, anybody who has done any kind of research into it, memory is dog shit. I mean, they don't use eyewitness testimony in court anymore because it doesn't work. Because
Every time you remember an event, it
it's
changes.
different. Yeah. I mean, I don't remember last
We're
week.
getting into
half the
science
time.
now.
Yeah, we're doing that on this channel. So welcome. And yeah, it's just I don't know what the fuck happened. And honestly, I guess it sounds fucked up, but If she was there fucking Nikki Sixx, I'm sure she'd prefer Tommy Lee.
Even if his sex tape wasn't out yet.
Honestly, though, based on like what we saw on the sex tape, I'm pretty sure she knew it was not Nikki Sixx that entered her. Like, she was probably like, "My horn is being honked,"
Oh, some people are gonna be so upset.
and I don't care.
He does not. But either way, for the most part, it was the 80s were a different time though. So it was more or less like you're just with.
Yeah, we were like allowed to rape and shit back then. It was cool.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying
You
like.
don't
like,
think it was cool?
what?
To
I don't
rape
know.
back then?
No.
It's fucking square
This is why I'm born in this time period.
and regret it. You always say you wish you were alive in the 80s.
Yeah,
now
but
we know
not,
why.
not for reasons
now
like
we
that.
know why. Clifford.
I've just been accused, false allegations.
No, rape is fucked up. I agree, but
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know
more,
what
I was
happened.
gonna say back in the day there was more groupies. Nowadays, that's not as much of a thing.
Has
so
anyone
back
like
then it
actually
was like
accused him though? Of
no,
rape?
no specific person did. It was a story
So it
in the
sounds to
dirt,
me-
and then people went back and be like, "This
So it
movie's
sound-
coming out.
it
Was
sounds
this going
to
to be in the
me-
movie?" And
Sounds to me like he is preparing for backlash from social justice warriors who are
Yeah.
going to jump on an event. And if no one came out,
which I,
mean,
never read the book, so like if in the book it's like, and then afterwards she realized it was Tommy Lee, and she's like, "What the fuck? I didn't want to fuck you. I wanted to fuck Nikki Sixx." That'd be a different story. But if she was
Yeah.
like, "I just wanted to fuck Motley Crue,"
Sounds like that. I mean, I would assume that's probably how it went anyway, but I could be wrong.
yeah, like I said, not trying to. It's a weird subject. The 80s
Victim
were a different
shaming.
time. That was just. I mean, there's so many famous musicians who just.
Well,
Led
chicks
Zeppelin
just
fucked
got
people with
passed
fish.
around. Yeah,
They fucked. Yeah, you didn't know about that.
it ties back to the intro. Apparently, it was a cuttlefish.
I'm not aware. It might have been a little shark. No, that was someone dismembered a shark in a
fucking
bathtub. The
cannot-
Ozzy dismembered a shark in the bathtub. They fucked someone with the fish. It might have been a shark too.
I
don't
cannot
know.
stand.
I don't
Led
know.
Zeppelin in any aspect. I mean,
Stealing bluesmen songs. They're fucking girls
how
with
do you
fish.
fuck someone with a fish? Because scales don't work that way. So when they come back out, it's gonna like.
You have to ask Jimmy Page and Robert Plant.
I
want
want to ask the woman because I want to know if she's all right. Did
Yeah.
her kid come out
That's
like a
the real
Harlequin
fucking
fetus?
question. Ooh,
Yeah, right.
Ooh.
Did she just like give a
don't
litter?
remind me of those. Those scare me.
Yeah, nature's scurry. Yeah, I guess we could end it here. Yeah, Led Zeppelin's fucked up, and
Motley
Motley
Crue
Crue
is
fuck
too.
shit.
They just want it to be a cautionary tale
Yeah, I guess
about
so.
the most awesome decade of the.
Leave future suggestions in the comments. We'll do some videos. Try to be less rapey, I guess.
Yeah.
Apparently the 80s were pretty rape filled. So, yeah, it's cuttlefish and stuff.
Unfortunate.
There's stories to tell.
Write books about it and make money off of that.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's not get. Yeah,
If that chick's smart, she can make some
this is
goddamn
not the
money.
kind of wormhole we want to go down, my friend.
The wormhole got done did.
We got done did by the wormhole. Everyone's fucking
wormholes.
everyone. Is that Tommy Lee in here?
If he was in here, dude, I'd leave. Like, you could take my house, take my wife. Don't take my kids, though. I'm going to take the kids. My wife could stay. I'm sure she would anyway. She's fucking let Thaddeus in. Like, God forbid fucking Tommy Lee showed up.
That was his name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the show dude.
Yeah.
You need a step stool. Like
Yeah.
Devil Driver, but didn't remember the one song. Like the biggest one.
Just strange.
Yeah.
Strange day.
Yeah.
A couple days. It was that was a week. It was a whole week.
Pretty sure it'd be extra strange if Tommy Lee was here. We're like, why?
No, Machine Gun Kelly dressed as Tommy Lee, but saying he's Tommy Lee, because that's who's playing Tommy Lee in the movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Hang on, this video's not ending now. I have some issues all of a sudden.
Yeah. The guy
okay.
who played Ramsay Bolton in Game of Thrones is Mick Mars. The guy who cut the dude's dick off.
Yeah, Ramsay,
He's Mick
okay.
Mars.
Okay.
You didn't
hate
watch
that.
Punisher, right?
I know who plays Punisher.
No, but there's like a character in the first season. He's playing Vince Neil. And some dude who's got like a really wide chin is playing Nikki Sixx.
That's odd.
But like Machine Gun Kelly and Ewan Rion are like the
Okay,
standouts
so
of like.
Machine Gun Kelly, I would agree, looks like Tommy Lee. He's also covered in tattoos, so I'm curious as to how they're gonna fix that.
Well, Tommy Lee is too, but different ones.
Totally different tattoos.
Yeah, and
So, on top of that, Machine Gun Kelly, I saw him
He
in
has-
one movie. He was in Bird Box,
that's the one.
and his character was completely pointless and all that.
Was his acting okay?
That's what I was gonna get to. From what I remember, he wasn't bad, to be quite honest. I don't really know him. I don't listen to that kind of music, so
If you
I
watched it.
recognized him based off of the hype from the Eminem shit that came out with them beefing or whatever. Yeah, beefing. and docking
the
and
kids
shit
say.
because the rappers like to dock and
Oh, I thought you meant docking.
no, like docking. Like, like
that G is important. You have to
like the tip of your
enunciate
dick
with that.
touches, and
No,
you cross foreskins, and then
You
they
know I
come
know
on
what
each
that
other,
is.
and yeah. So I remember him from that, and I recognized him in Bird Box, and he seemed to. I mean, he seemed fine. I don't know if I would have thrown him in a like lead role like that. I'm assuming
Yeah.
that he's gonna have a big fucking
because
role.
it's Tommy Lee.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Like,
I hope he does
Motley
well.
Crue is the one band where the guitar player is like the least cared about person.
Yeah. That's
That's
actually
because
really
he
true.
was just like, I think in the trailer it's like you got an old man playing guitar. It's like he probably was like only like a little bit older than them,
Yeah,
and
he's
he's
like
like
10 years, I think, though.
yeah.
Something like that.
So like, and you know he's
He's
just
like 30, right?
he had Vince Neil back in the day before he ate 3 of himself.
Jesus, yes, he did.
You know,
he's
they
like
were
a
all
Chris-
just like normal, I guess
Vince
attractive
Neil?
dudes, and then you had Mick Mars who's just like.
He didn't look bad in that video, but I
I
feel
mean,
like
a lot of it looks
Makeup.
like it's makeup, so it's
I feel like Vince Neil is also the Chris Farley of Vince Neil.
Chris
know what I'm
Farley
saying?
didn't die; he just took over Vince Neil's body,
He's living in a van down by the river.
and occasionally plays Motley Crue gigs.
So I guess we
Here
could
goes.
end there. I hope that Machine Gun Kelly does well. I feel like he does look the part, so it's possible. I don't know. He didn't do bad in Bird Box, but
I watched the trailer. I forget what I think about the trailer. I'll probably show him the trailer, and then we'll probably be like, "Hey, we never read the book, so why the fuck do we care?"
yeah, maybe we'll do a review on The Dirt because I'm sure we'll both watch it.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll do a review on that. Look forward to that, and I'm gonna go come on a cuttlefish.
I'm gonna watch, and then maybe join in after if he gets bored.
Well, cuttlefish likes to cuddle.
I thought they didn't.
They don't.
Bye.
You want to hit that?
Oh.